Load up. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and record. And Taylor, I think it defaults and logged you out because of sharing parental permissions regarding recording video. But I think you were able to get back in, so it's okay. It's just something you got to probably sign on the forms saying that you're okay with it. All right, so here's the deal. Got the phone. Went over to the Google shared drive for this class. Right down here in the bottom right, downloaded this sheet. I'm going to go ahead and open up Photopea, and I'm going to go right here, File, Open. And we're going to look at the blend modes worksheet. It just downloaded. I can't seem to find it. So I'm going to go to downloads. There it is, blend modes alternative student copy. Open in Photopea. Here it comes. Boom. We see it's importing a lot of fonts right now. That's working for us. Does anybody remember when we talked about blend modes at all? Anybody?
Not really.
Okay. Anybody know what blend modes really do? Okay. Anyone?
I would imagine it's probably like the way you blend something into an image. So rather, like with like the hammock, it's just blending it straight up by removing the background. But with like the lips, it's like fading it into the color you want.
Good, Parker. Thank you for that input, buddy. You're really close. It's in each case right here. If I click on this one, it says that, like, if I click over here, let me see if I can make sure I got the select tool. It's how the layer affects, like one layer is affected by the other layer. So if I lay two layers on top of each other and I give that, I put some magic on that top layer. Well, that magic is the blend mode. It's like how what is it going to do if you put it on top? It's like taking two sheets of paper and saying, okay, if I put these two sheets of paper on top, well, the one sheet of paper will block out the other. But if I change the second sheet of paper on top to transparency, then it will be clear. So it's just kind of thinking about, like, what I like to say to my students when we talk about Photoshop is think about sheets of paper on top of each other. And if you think of it like that, it will make sense. Anything that's on the top is a sheet of paper on top of another. So we got the original right here. This picture y'all can see, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and open the other one in Photoshop as well. So I'm gonna click and drag this over to Photoshop. And as that opens, I'm gonna give it a second to load. It's gonna take a second. And there it goes. All right, so we got this sheet in Photoshop and we got the sheet in Photopea. I'm looking at this original. The desired effect is what I'm trying to achieve right here. See how it's like cool? It's all like, you can kind of see like it's just kind of an effect. So what I'm going to do is notice that I have originals and desired effects, and these are just folders full of the content. So if I click on original one and I go to that folder and pull it down, I can see both images that make up that folder. Now I'm going to make sure auto selects on in the top right corner. Okay. Now watch this real quick. I'm trying to get this effect and I'm going to click on this top image here. I don't know what's going to do, what blend mode. So if I look over here, let's see if I can get, I can't seem to zoom in. I got to set this laptop up. If I zoom, if I'm on the top layer right here and I can see I'm on the top layer, if I change the blend mode to one of these right here, you're going to recognize that the effect does things to it. This is soft dodge. This is overlay, and overlay seems to be achieving kind of what the other one is. I'm not sure if it's exactly like it, so I'm just going to keep on playing. Maybe difference? No, it's not difference.
I think it's a darker color.
Darker color. Let me try that one. Yeah, good one. Awesome. Absolutely. So you see that I was able to achieve that effect through darker color. Now the next one we're going to talk about right here is, so you're new to Photoshop and you got a picture and it has a white background. maybe you found a baby or something and you want to get rid of the white background, and you don't want to sit here with your magic eraser tool or whatever. You want it just to immediately go away. So here you see I got this image. By the way, when I clicked on it, you see it went over to the original layer. I'm going to go to, and if I don't see my layer panel here, remember that if I don't see something, I go to Window and make sure I click it. Okay, so if you're in Photoshop and you can't see your layers, that's what. So I'm going to click on this right here, and I'm going to change it to Overlay. No, I didn't do it. Let's try Multiply. Boom. Multiply instantly got rid of the white background on the photo. Text yes if that makes sense to you in the chat box for me, so I get everybody on the same page. Good. And then text no if you're lost. And it's okay if you are. We're going to get there in the same time. Okay. So if you have texted yes, I'm going to move forward. I got 5 yeses, about six or 7 yeses. I'm going to go ahead and move forward. We're looking at this file again. I changed the original document. Now, it's not perfect. If you look closely, you can still see part of the ocean there, right? So down here at the bottom, I have a graphic. It's a black wolf. Can anyone tell me, I mean, it's a white wolf with a black background. Can anyone tell me how I can get rid of the blend, what I can do to change the blend mode to get rid of the black?
Lighten.
Lighten? Did somebody, let me try lighten.
Yeah.
Yeah, lightened work. Good job, lighten worked. Is there any other ones that work for it?
All the ones in that one.
Yeah, any of them in the light and blend modes. Okay.
Yeah, good catch. You can kind of see they're in their own subcategory. There's like 4. So any of them in that one, good.
Some are
What about
here?
That's exclusion.
Or subtract also works.
Nice. What about this one right here, y'all?
Difference.
Difference.
Or all the other ones other than divide.
Okay.
Subtract and exclusion also work.
Yeah, difference seems to get the right color just right. So y'all understand how that works? Does everybody get an idea based off of seeing it happen in real time? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that video right there and stop presenting, stop recording. I'm gonna